Well, there were some, I think, since we're just traveling all over the globe, there's some people in the comments earlier who were asking about Mayhem Libertad. Can you tell
Yes.
us about the origins and how that
Oh,
came to be?
yeah. Great
Yeah.
question.
Okay. So there is an info. Yes. Inside info, everything's been published.
Oh,
So
can I just had to say one thing. Sorry to interrupt. I saw that earlier and I thought someone was asking about Mayhem Libtard. That's like have you heard that term in the United States? Libtard is someone who's a liberal in the United States.
Yeah,
And I was like, I can't, what is this nonsense? It's Libertad. My goodness.
Yeah.
Remember
about
the
not knowing languages.
yeah,
I don't
remember
even know
the
my
idiots
own
in
language.
America he was talking about?
Yeah. Libertad. Oh my goodness. I'm like, Gershwin, that was kind of unlike him to use that term too. I was like, that's kind of out. He must be doing some morning drinking. Okay.
It's one of my biggest prides, actually. You know, last time that I was with Sevan on the podcast, we hang up, we finished the live, and he asked me, what do you want to do? And so on. I remember telling him, you know what? I was in South America not long ago. I don't know if you remember, Sevan, and I said, I really want to invest whatever I can do there. You know, that's where I come from. And I feel that I feel still that life has been so great that I wanted to, you know, to give people where I come from the same opportunities. So I came back to the Cookville and I talked to Rich and I said, Rich, you know, financial situation in South America is very different than, of course, in the States. So not many people have access to a full international program because the dollar is extremely expensive. So we created Mayhem Español, which is actually two of our tracks, Mayhem Compete and M30. We translated everything in Spanish, the videos, all and simultaneously. So the people that are doing Mayhem in English, they get X thing on Monday, and people doing it in Spanish is the same thing. So I felt that I was, yeah, that's the team. That's my team. One of the teams, actually, because I'm still do the coaching of Mayhem Freedom. Hopefully they don't crash when they meet each other. But, you know, having had the chance of, you know, bringing Mayhem, the program, into South America, I find it also a great opportunity to, you know, to start working with athletes in South America and exposing them to our methodology. And the last thing I want to say about it, it's like, and I even remember having talked to Sevan about it. You know, very often, and people actually still ask me today, what is the difference between an American athlete or a European athlete, a South American or an African, and so on? It's like it's the difference, right? And it is true that South American have less opportunities than Americans. You know, you guys have incredible high schools with a lot of sport, with access to great coaches from high school times, and so on and so on. And what about if, you know, you give to these people who feel they have the potential, but they don't have the opportunity? You grant them the opportunity to have a great programming. You know, Sasha is in the United States. Santiago Comba, Uruguay's fittest man, twice in a row, went with me 2 weeks ago. What happens if we take the lack of opportunities out of the equation? And now you have a great program. Now you have trained with Rich Froning and Haley Adams and everybody else. So what is your excuse not to be as great as you think you are?